I'm never sleeping, cause sleeping is the cause of your death. Live by the code until I take my last breath. I'm never sleeping. I hustle while you rest. We from the clip until ain't nothing left.
You know what? Hindsight is 2020. If the route they're going and the spinoffs affiliated with the route they're going, if it all turns out to go, if it goes to shit, then you can look back on it and say, well, they should have just left it the way it was. However, if it's successful, as you know, as you watching these, you look up and you find yourself very much entertained by it and intrigued by what's going on. Now you look back at it and say, well, damn, I'm glad they did this, because they had all of these spinoffs. I mean, they got a couple of spinoffs, and
you know. Let me ask you this: you hear about Tommy getting his own spinoff?
He got his own spinoff. Yes.
Okay, all right, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, you're going to see a young Tommy and Ghost, how they came up in the game from kids. You're going to see they're going to show you how Kanan came to be Kanan. Like, they got a lot of shit going on from this, man. Like, I mean, and it's just like the hashtag says, power never ends, and that's reality. Now, you listen to me. You've been talking a lot of shit about Tariq. I'm going to go ahead and segue that. Yeah, you've been talking a lot of shit about Tariq. And I'm going to tell you like this, brother. Anybody that has watched Power, such as you and myself, do you like Tariq? No. But as I said to you before, and I'm going to say it again right here on this podcast, I guarantee you, before it's all said and done, and it's probably going to be a gradual thing, you're going to notice more and more people, if you look at the comments in different threads discussing this Power Book 2 Ghost.
Right.
As you see it being discussed, I guarantee you're going to start seeing more and more people say that they're starting to like Tariq. They're starting to, I guarantee he's going to win. He's going to win the crowd over. He's going to win.
You're probably right. It's probably set up to be that way. You know what I'm saying? And I can see that. I would never like the little bastard. I wouldn't. Just the way everything played out from all that shit, whatever. I mean, I'm going to say this. You made a good point. A lot of people get away with a lot of shit on a low, and niggas still wonder why the fuck they still alive. Made that point. I understand that. I get that. It's a lot of motherfuckers who don't make it out of that, and he had no clue on what the fuck he was doing at all. I don't know how the fuck he made it out of that shit.
Are you talking about
and he killed his fucking dad? Or you said shot? My bad, shot.
Well, yeah. I was going to say, you know what, and that's what everybody got to keep in mind.
You know what? You was a pussy. You was a bitch.
You gonna fight your father? See, there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that don't know what the fuck we talking about right now. That's some inside shit. But all I'm saying is, real talk. He shot Ghost. But if you notice, the entire time that whole thing was unfolding, they kept saying who shot Ghost. Not one time did they say who killed Ghost.
Okay, all right.
They even showed you, if you look at the clips for the second book, you can even tell, well, it appears as though they're in a funeral. That could have been a fucking nightmare, but once we actually see it, that could be Tariq having a bad dream or some shit. Who knows?
It could be nothing was in the casket either.
Nothing might have been in the casket. See, it's a lot of ways this shit can go, but I feel that this is going to happen. I think that this entire season is going to go by right up to the last episode of the series.
For this pop back up.
And they're going to show you something very key to let you know Ghost is still alive. I really do not think Ghost is gone. I think he faked his death. Why? I couldn't even tell you why. I don't know. You know, but see, one thing that people got to keep in mind about that character, Ghost is playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers. I've said that many times about that guy. He's very smart. He thinks ahead.
I mean, that's true. That's true. I give you that.
Yeah. He thinks ahead, man. And if he went out of his way to make it look as though he's gone, he has a long-term plan in place for that too. See, it's crazy. And one thing I'll say about their writers are pretty creative. A couple of times when I thought I had certain things kind of I kind of looked at it and said, oh, I already know which way this is going. They threw some twists and turns in there that made me go, oh, okay, yeah,
Right.
y'all on top of your shit. I like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I think that, and let's say you do have to go a whole season. I know Omari Hardwick. I mean, he plays the shit out that role as Ghost. He's a damn
right.
good.
True.
But to have to go a season without seeing him, but then you get a heavy dose of meth. Come on, man. Meth is. I fucks with Method Man as an actor. I fucks with him.
Meth is a pretty good actor. I give him that. I don't know if he's Amari Hardwood good, but he's pretty good. He's pretty good.
Well, you know what? The way I look at that, he's good in his own respect. And as long as he brings to the table what I know he's capable of bringing to the table, he'll be fine. Mary J, I'm looking forward to seeing her too. I'm looking forward to seeing. I mean, listen, bro. Hey, listen. No disrespect to Lala, but if we could watch Lala for a couple
true. She can't act for shit.
We could watch Mary J. You know what I'm saying?
She can't act for shit, yo. She can't act for shit.
That's just the way I see it.
No, I'm keeping it being. She can't act for shit. Even watching her on the show, I'm like, what? Like, you just still stupid, huh? Like, this is no emotion. This is so fake. Like,
hey, man.
So,
everything
I'm definitely with you on that. So I mean, yeah, Mary J, Meth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the fact that they giving some of those type of people that have been in the game their flowers. You know what I'm saying? Who switched over from that entertainer role to the actor role. I didn't even know Mary acted. I think I saw her in one thing before. You know, something real short.
I saw her in another. Matter of fact, I just saw a recent movie she made. Actually, she's like a cop in that genre. I think
I didn't see that.
The name of that movie escapes me right now, and I hate when that shit happens. When I tell you, I just watched this shit. It's matter of fact, I think it's called. Damn, what is the name of that shit?
She got like a full role, like.
Oh no, yeah, she's featured in it. It's a good movie. It's really good. It's on Netflix, man. You need to check that. I think it's on Netflix. Is that why? See, I watch so many movies on so many different platforms. Sometimes this shit runs together. You know what I'm saying? But I know she's in that movie. She's a cop in that movie, and it's pretty good all the way up to the end. It's pretty entertaining. But more on that later. However, I will say that once again, Tariq is gonna be standing. He's gonna be standing tall when it's all said and done. I know it's hard. That's gonna be a tough pill for a lot of people to swallow because a lot of motherfuckers don't like the bull.
I mean, all right, you went through. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna blame him for his sister getting killed. I am. I think he had a lot to do with that shit.
Oh, hell
he had a lot to do with the shit with Ghost.
Wait, though. Some of that was Raina's fault, man. First of all, wait, no. I'm not. Now, listen, I'm not saying she's entirely responsible, but see, I'm gonna point something out about Raina that a lot of people that I have not heard nobody say yet. Raina low key wanted to be down. She knew Tariq was moving different. She knew he was involved in some shit that was kind of like hush hush. She didn't want to be on the outside looking into that. She wanted in. So when he told her what was going on with the ball, with Officer Raymond Jones, that clown,
Officer Raymond Jones.
Yeah. When he told Raina what was going on, and when Raina approached him outside of the school right before she got clapped, brother, ball was about to roll. What did she say? I know who you are, Ray Ray.
Yeah, true.
Serious?
True.
Like, come on, sis. You did too much right there. And he looked at it like, what the fuck? Like, did this bitch just call me Ray Ray?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, like, so now you probably think, so Young Boy ran the whole shit down to you. And that probably mean that your pop and Tommy's on my ass. I got to go here now and just rock the fuck out. She brought that clapping on herself because the motherfucker was standing there saying, he was like, oh, I was just looking for your principal. He was about to get his whole little lie joint on. She should have let him tell that lie. And
then bounced out, right.
In the words of Peanut Live 215, let that nigga fucking skedaddle. Let him skedaddle. Let him get the fuck on about his business.
Yo. I mean, you got a point there. You got a point there. Or maybe being so ignorant to everything that was going on. You know what I'm saying? You trying to look out for your brother. Like, I know who you are. I'm gonna tell my dad, Joe, for real. That's not gonna happen, little shorty.
And you know, he was fucking. I mean, damn, the way he talked about Ghost, and every time he spoke about Ghost, his dad is a motherfucker, man. It was like he already knew, like so he right. Like when he heard her call him Ray Ray, he said, "Oh no, you know what? I'm Ray Ray, and here in this snow, you will lay."
Yo, man, that shit is wild, man. But yeah, man, I guess it wouldn't sit right with me, but I think that's the way they're probably going to go. Tariq is going to be the man now, and you know, he's going to help Tasha out while she's in jail, help her get out of jail. Because I heard something about during the preview, something about I think Meth told him, if you want to holler at me, you got to give me $500,000.
Yeah.
Seeing Meth on another joint, like, who the fuck is this kid? Like, where did he get this money from? You know what I'm saying? So he must.
I said what I said.
Okay.
Josh Allen is running the AFC now, baby. Tom knew it. That's why the opportunity. That's why the opportunity to play against the Bills again. He threw it in the trash.
Josh Allen is running the AFC. Okay. All right. So, okay. So you know what? Let me address this first.
No. I wasn't done. You fucked my. See, you fucked up my flow, man.
What you
but you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something because I was building up to a big finish.
So you know what? You know what? Go ahead, bro.
No. You done fucked it up. You took the momentum away. So you can't take the momentum away. It's not even gonna come out right now. Everybody out there just know I had something special in mind for Thomas, and Chris fucked it up. And that's reality.
Wow. So now you're gonna try to appeal to your audience, whatever, with the Bills Mafia. No, okay, I get it. I understand it. Okay, that's cool. First of all, don't you ever disrespect Patrick Mahomes like that again in a day in your life. Don't do that. First of all, it's not fair to life. It's not fair to the universe, and it's not fair to Earth, and it's not fair to the United States.
Oh, okay. Whatever the fuck all that.
Yeah. That was some real disrespectful shit. Like, really was. Whatever. Like,
I ain't say nothing else about his mohawk, but go ahead.
I mean, whatever. Maybe Josh Allen needed mohawk to make an accurate fucking pass. Maybe that's what he needed.
Wait. Let me ask you a question. I was waiting for that one. I was waiting for that one. What was Patrick Mahomes' completion percentage in his game on when y'all played Thursday? What was it?
Nobody gives a fuck about that. Y'all played the fucking Jet.
Answer the question. Answer the question. In fact, you know what? Fuck that. You want to play the game? I'm going to get up. I'm going to go get it.
There we go.
No, I'm going to get it now. You shouldn't be talking that cool shit.
Let's be real.
Are you gonna go ahead and cop to it? Is what I'm asking.
Probably about 65%.
That's all? Yeah, I said it.
See the Jets.
That's not the question. I asked you what was your completion percentage.
65%.
65. Josh was 71. Get your fucking weight up.
Wait. What was Mahomes though?
You just said it was 65.
I said about 65. You know what? So if you're gonna go get it, go get everything. Then. If you're gonna get it, go get everything.
We're gonna see exactly what it was. We're gonna see exactly what, because I'm tired of this shit.
You know what? You know what? Fuck Josh. I'm gonna punch Josh Allen right in his fucking neck.
Now, wait a minute. One thing about Josh Arata.
I don't give a fuck, whatever. He ain't ever punched in his neck. I guarantee you that.
Well, you know what?
I would guarantee you that one.
You never. All right. Well, guess what? That man right there, get it down, homie. He get it down. No. Don't try to look the shit up. I see you.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because I'm pretty sure.
I'm about to tell you right now. Hold up. Let's see what his completion percentage was. Bitch ass motherfucker.
I'm not going off your fucking stats, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Why not? Why you ain't caught off?
You know what though? It might be slanted until we get off this damn episode.
Okay. Well, wait. His was 75. Is it still slanted?
Who? Mahomes.
It was.
Hey, listen.
Make consider the fact that his ass only threw how many passes though? Let's see how many passes did he throw. It ain't
He
one
didn't have to. We was running the fucking ball down their throats.
My man.
How many passes did he throw? About at least 26, right?
He threw. What we got here? Where's that shit at? I just seen it. Oh, here you go. My bad.
Right. You want to slide past that? Yeah, I understand it.
Well, why you don't got your? Well, see, this is the shit I be talking. Oh, all right, no. He threw 32. He threw 32 passes.
32, 75%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he 75% completion.
Okay. All right.
So, and he had 211 yards. He need to get his weight up on that too.
From the man who threw for 5,000. Like, okay, all right, that's cool.
Quarterback rating of 90. Get triple digits next time. But go ahead.
You know what? As I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted, you cannot disrespect that quarterback. You just proved my point. Cool. I'm good with that, whatever. Now,
with his double digit rating? I mean, what? Nothing, man. Go ahead.
Wait. So you talking about the
nothing, man.
No. Wait. So we talking about a double digit rating from the MVP, Super Bowl MVP, fresh off a Super Bowl win, quarterback, right?
All that shit you just screamed happened last year. I'm talking about what happened last week.
Yeah, but you know what though? Whatever. You gotta wish that this mule shit kicking motherfucker.
He's from bro.
You gotta wish.
He ain't from the farm.
You gotta wish.
Hey, no. You know what? Let me. Who y'all play this week, bro?
You know what? It don't even matter. I don't even care.
I'm about to find out because I got to make a point. I'm tired.
I don't even care. Honestly, I really don't even care. Whatever. We gonna bomb out. Like
y'all gonna bomb out. All right, y'all got
I know who we got, but it's not even important.
Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, yo. So I might watch that game too since it's after our shit. I might just check y'all out. Y'all go to the Chargers this week, huh?
I'm not worried about that. I already know who we play. Whatever. We got Baltimore in week 3. I already know that. Like.
Well, okay, but y'all got the Chargers this week in LA.
Wait, time out. We scared of Tyrod Taylor?
I didn't say you. See, I never said you scared of anybody.
Austin Eckler?
I never said you scared of any of these guys. I just said just see who y'all play this week. I just want to watch your game. That's all, brother. I can't watch y'all play.
No, you can't.
Why?
Because you're a fucking hater. That's the reason why.
No.
Don't watch our shit, bro. Y'all, I swear. Don't watch our shit, man.
Bro, we play at 1:00. Y'all play at 4:25. Why can't I watch y'all play?
You know what? Watch fucking Power Ghost Book 2 or some shit like that. Watch that shit.
You know what? Speaking of that, and I know this ain't scheduled. I need to sneak that in there. So far, so good. Good fucking job. Keep up the good work.
I didn't see the second episode, so I gotta
catch up. Pretty damn good, bro. You need to stop fucking around. Check that joint out. Okay. You know what I mean? All right, but back to the issue at hand. Yes, I'm watching your game.
You know what? You ain't gonna watch it. Watch this. Trust me. You ain't gonna watch it. Watch. I'm gonna be on some nut shit. I'm gonna be straight nut shit. Like, yo, we need to edit this fucking video. But anyway, however, man. So look, bottom line is this, man. We have the greatest quarterback, probably, known to this 21st century. I mean, that's how that works out. It's cool.
Okay, I like Mahomes and everything, but damn, bro, he won one fucking Super Bowl. The greatest quarterback Okay, go ahead, man.
Yo, man, but look though, on some real shit, like yo. Okay, so all right, so we need to start. All right, so for the viewers, I mean, we going through our own shit right now. for the viewers, we have to start looking at. We are moving on from a different regime of quarterbacks. I think it's Russell Wilson, it's Patrick Mahomes, it's Lamar Jackson. I think those are the top three right now.
Okay, see, you gonna stop with the fucking disrespect, homie.
Josh Allen is there.
Nah, see, you think you slick, bro. See, I know what you're doing. I see what you're doing. How you doing it? You know what I'm saying? Now, wait, hold on. I'm not gonna sit up here and say, oh yeah, Josh Allen is top 3 quarterback. I'm not gonna do that. I feel like Josh Allen is heading definitely in the right direction. I feel like he's trending upward. However, I see what you're doing. I see you. And you know for real, that you can pull that bullshit because of the fact that y'all coming off the Super Bowl win and all that, and Mahomes with it. You feel like you can talk your shit right now, and I'm gonna let you talk it.
Bro, what are you even talking about? Like, seriously, like, what are you even talking about, man?
I'm gonna go ahead and let you have that. You say who's the 3 again? Who was it? It was Mahomes, Russell Wilson. It was who?
So it's Russell Wilson,
right?
It's Mahomes.
Okay.
And I think Aaron Rodgers is like he floating around here, whatever, you know. But he's been top 5 for so long, so it's like, you know.
Okay, so who rounds out that top 5?
Whew, man, that's a little tricky right there, man. All right, so I gave you the top 3. Definitely Rodgers. See, my top 5 is different than everybody's top 5, man. Like, I would have to say Matt Ryan, yo. Like, honestly. See, here go the bullshit. Here go the bullshit, yo.
Nah, man, I see what you're doing now. I see now. Now you trying to line me and Starks up. You know what?
What are you talking? Yo!
I'm not falling for the shit. I'm just going. I'm gonna let you have it. That's what you say it is. That's what we're going to say.
First of all, I didn't even know Starks was a Falcons fan. I obviously a Falcons fan. I didn't know that.
You gonna sit there? You gonna sit there and say you ain't know that?
Yo, okay. Yo, what's up? All right, cool.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely on a bullshit mission for sure. Okay. I'm not feeding.
No. Real shit or whatever. I do think that Matt Ryan gets a lot of flack, whatever, but in this climate of quarterbacks, whatever, he's like top 5, yo. He gotta be.
Okay.
You know what? What's your top 5 quarterbacks then?
I don't have one.
You don't have one.
I'm not doing this right now, bro.
No. Answer the question, be honest, and tell me exactly your top 5 quarterbacks.
I'm not. You know what? Because I feel like right now, people expect to hear certain names get called, and I think that's just political.
It doesn't matter. It's your It's your top 5. It's nobody else's top 5. It's your top 5.
But if I go against the usual suspects, all of a sudden now I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
It doesn't matter. Go ahead. What's your top 5 quarterbacks? You got to say it, bro.
I got you. Josh Allen. And that's reality.
Wait, where the fuck is Diddy at, yo? Diddy, you in my crib, yo? I don't understand it, yo.
Now, you asked me, I answered. Moving on.
All right, we're gonna move on from this topic, man. This is getting heated. Hey, man, the Clippers. We got to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this: where do you place the blame, or is there any blame to be placed?
I blame COVID-19. I mean, nah. You know what? Seriously, I'm not going to blame it solely on the situation, but I think the situation has played a very large role in what's going on. But I'm going to tell you what I foresee, and it's making me sick already before it even happens. I feel that there's a segment of NBA fans that just can't wait for the purple and gold to win all of this so that they can now continue on with this bullshit about certain people being goats and all that bullshit. You know, you already know that argument. You could beat that shit to death like a damn rug, like you're knocking the dust and lint out of a fucking rug. But then it's funny, right? Because if that team wins it, oh man, that guy there's the GOAT. That team is this and that. But let any other team just so happen win this shit. And all of a sudden, oh man, it's because of the bubble and this and that. And if the season that don't really count because the season was shortened and this and that. I mean, it's like you can't win for losing, bro. And I see it ahead of time. I already know it's gonna happen that way. I already know it's gonna happen that way. As far as the Clippers go, I think the situation played a large part in it, but at the same time, I mean, you're either riding or you're not. And apparently they were not. They were not.
Yeah, man, shit got a little weird. Shit got a little weird. And the reason why I'm saying shit got a little weird is because if you listen to the post-game comments, whatever, Lou Williams went off. Now, Lou, you ain't do shit. You never do shit in the playoffs either way. I respect you on a different level. I don't respect you on that level. But he went off. Paul George said some key things, whatever. This half a retard Kawhi just was like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? So now, okay, I know y'all wanted LeBron's nemesis. I understand that, whatever. Get it. And I'm not saying LeBron is the, and you already know, he's not the GOAT. Let's get that out. He's not the GOAT. That's another thing, whatever. Now, I think my biggest thing is this though. When you made that comment about them saying, "Oh, well, they want them to win or whatever." Do you know the two teams that wanted to quit during this bubble situation, whatever? I think when the bull got shot in his back.
Who were the teams?
Lakers and the Clippers. They both walked out the meeting. We talked about this on the previous episode.
Right. Okay, all right. Yeah, no doubt.
So it was like, I'm kind of like, I can get what you're saying, but it's like they both was ready to like chalk it up, like whatever. Now, third thing, and I swear I love Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. I love them guys. They was on Twitter fooling when they lost. Because you know what? When they was there at the game, whatever, when the Clippers, Patrick Beverley over there fucking with them, it was Dame time. Oh, no. Nigga, y'all just got put out by the fucking Nuggets. So, Damian Lillard said, oh, I think I got enough room on the plane to go to Mexico. Y'all ready? At LA Clippers. And at Patrick Beverley. See, sometimes when you talk so much shit, you got to be ready to back it the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
And I just felt as though I'm like, yo, that's funny as fuck. Him and McCollum was fools last night on Twitter. Fools. When I said I was cracking and you see it, I'm like, oh shit, like yo, I was literally laughing. Now, so let's rewind. Bam. Oklahoma City Thunder gets Paul George in the trade. And Carmelo Anthony with Russell Westbrook, whatever. Okay. My thoughts, they going to the chip. How can we not? It took one Carmelo Anthony to laugh at somebody. When Paul George said, yeah, call me playoff pig. And when media said, oh, he said call him playoff pig, Melo said, playoff pig, what? Now I see why he laughed. how the fuck do you shoot a jump shot from the corner? Yeah, it'd be okay if me and you did it, but you're a professional basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's be real. It's the side of the backboard.
Because I'm pretty sure it is most definitely popping off. But there also has been instances where people have like you just said, that false positive. Now, I cannot sit here and give you the correct medical jargon to explain why that happens, but I do know it does happen. And sometimes in a case like that, when a person retests, now they come up, now it's negative, they don't have it, and it just make you, I got to be honest, it still makes me kind of leery of that person.
Like, and that's the whole thing. That's why I said, yo, let me see your paperwork. Like, yo, like, let me see. Well, what the fuck? Like, and I'm reading and I'm like, yo, I'm not no stupid ass. I'm not a stupid guy.
No doubt.
And it's like, yo, like, what is this? Like, this shit don't make no sense. And the person like, yo, it don't make no sense to me either. But they saying I'm good. And I'm like, from what the paperwork say, you're not.
Right.
So, you know what? Here you go. Do that. You got some hand sanitizer? Go about your way. I'm good. Like, because I don't know what's going down.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But the twist to me is those whatever. Was there a false positive with HIV? Is there a false positive with cancer?
You know, wait a minute. As far as HIV goes, now the closest I've ever heard of any kind of false positive would be if they just literally mixed up your files with somebody else's, and you got a result that you shouldn't have gotten. There, that's the closest. I ain't never ever heard of nothing beyond that. With that,
let me ask you a question: have you had a false positive with cancer? Either you have it or you don't.
Exactly. You either have it or you don't. I ain't never heard of that either. So
yeah. It's kind of like, what's this like?
It's a very good fucking question, is what it is, and it's like it really does raise cause for concern, and not to mention, see, one thing people got to always keep in mind is that hidden agenda. If it's a hidden agenda in place,
matter of fact, yo, not to cut you off, bro. I remember we was talking earlier, and I said, yo, it was a rapper that said something over the next 3 to 4 months, whatever, is going to be really rough. Exhibit. Mm-hmm. That's who it was.
Okay.
Exhibit said, yo. He said, yo, over the next 3 to 4 months, he was like, yo, be careful. He said, be careful. He said, there's a lot of things that's going on right now, whatever, that is media-worthy attention, whatever. With the COVID, he was like, it's a plan beyond that as well.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So we already talked about this on the podcast, whatever. We talked about this a few times, whatever.
For sure.
And I'm really starting to feel like, yo, like, really? Like, yo, all right, well, granted, we known people, whatever, probably back in the days, and we never really put too much attention to it, whatever, that might have died from pneumonia.
Mm-hmm.
But also had a respiratory problem.
Right.
But now they're focusing that, well, it was because of corona or because of COVID.
But see, that's supposed to be, and that was supposed to be one of the things about it coming in, like the underlying conditions. If you already had certain kinds of physical ailments before you contract that, it just kind of like, it just kind of like escalates it. You know what I'm saying? So like if you had kidney issues, your kidneys might flat out fail. You know, if you had a respiratory problem, you can't breathe to the point where your lungs collapse. Like, it's just like, that is the fear with that shit. Now, one thing that you can do to kind of halfway keep yourself right is to drink you a motherfucking V8 every motherfucking night.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, baby. Hey, V8, we need that sponsorship, baby. We tracking. Yeah, we tracking, y'all. Real shit, man. Real shit, real talk. But listen up. The thing that gets me, whatever, it's more or less like, okay, the media hysteria. Like, remember they were saying, oh, it's going to be no more toilet paper left. Everybody ran out, bro, all this toilet paper.
Right.
It's going to be more of this left. Everybody running on board that. Then George Floyd, that situation happens. They start rioting. And I'm like, yo, is this all just the hype? Because y'all created a, not just, because think about it. The Rodney King joint, whatever, that was just in LA. Nobody around the country did that, whatever. But now with this new fear of a virus, and then on top of that, whatever, a black man gets killed. We already going through our stuff, whatever, this virus. Now you created a whole hysteria.
For sure.
Who benefited from that? All these companies. Because damn sure we didn't.
Well, as we've talked about previously on other episodes, we always lose. Anytime there's any kind of big plan, man, the American consumer, we get kicked up the ass. That's just plain and simple. You know, like
a lot of things aren't even made here. So like,
right, exactly.
Know, like,
it's fucked up, man. It really is, because to further what you just said, who benefits from it? See, and that's another thing. You can't really put a finger on. I mean, apart from the obvious shit like making everybody run out and buy a bunch of buying things in 2 and 3 and 4. I mean, now it's to a point where, you know, you go into a store. In some stores anyway, they still won't allow you to buy no more than 2 or something. Like, you know, you go in there, try to buy more than 2. They like, no, you can't buy no more than 2, because it just gets, you know, gets out of pocket.
You know what's so crazy? Whatever, is guys so crazy to the point. Well, you know this. I think you know I'm a sneakerhead, right? I love sneakers, right? Over 200 pair in my collection, flat out. But the crazy part is, whatever, I ordered a few pair. I might have missed out on this 3 years ago. They really let me get them. There's no shipping date. They take your money, and you gotta wait like a month. That's the experience I've been having.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of like, damn, like, yo, I ordered the Irises when they first came out. I just got them like 3 days ago. Them joints came out August 22nd. Why the fuck am I waiting until September when that's supposed to come 3 to 5 days?
Well, most websites nowadays will tell you before you even place your order. They had a disclaimer up there on their website.
Yeah, but fuck all that, man. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit, bro. No, I'm getting my drink. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that, man. Yo, I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I'm gonna tell you the reason why, whatever. Because I've seen other things delivered first. I know where the sneakers come from. They all come from China. It is what it is, though, whatever. But the whole thing to me is, though, is whatever. It's like, damn, like, you know what? I'm not discrediting that shit, whatever. I still want them. I'm still going to pay the money for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I still want my shit to be right.
No doubt. No doubt. I can dig it.
But you know,
see,
my thing,
you just gotta keep in mind whether it's they're gonna maintain that image whether it's true or not. And what do I mean by that? Whether they really actually had to take that long to send that shit to you or not, they're gonna make you wait that long. So anytime they want to pull a string and manipulate some shit down the line, you'll be accustomed to it already. You'll already have it. It'll be your expectation. So you won't even look at it as, you'll be like, oh, they doing that shit again. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, no doubt.
I just want to say this. China, I love y'all, man. Y'all a big supporter of us. I love y'all. I just want my shit to come like in 3 to 5 days. That's all I'm asking. Sorry. I love y'all to death.
Good luck with that shit.
Yeah, you know what? My luck been fucked with this, man. But you know what though? And I think honestly, and I want to get into something else, whatever. I don't know if you want to get into it, but I'm gonna make this comment, and if you want to move away from it, move away from it. If you don't, you don't. Donald Trump is supposedly, I hope this is fake, being nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize.
You know what? I'ma just say this. It probably is fake news.
I would hope so.
It sounds like to me some motherfucker had a little bit too much time on his or her hands. and they just want to put something else out there about him. You know, I mean, because
keep his name relevant, like.
Yeah. So I mean, and then the convenience of when this comes out, I mean,
Close to the
we're
election. Like,
exactly.
come.
So I mean, that's something I wouldn't lose a lot of sleep over. It's one of them things that if it happens, you just gotta say, "Well, damn, all right, that's crazy." Didn't see
That's
that
one of
one.
them things where if that happens, whatever, I would not respect the Nobel Peace Prize. I wouldn't at all. I wouldn't. How could I?
All right, well, I mean, I feel you on that note as well. I hear where you're coming from, but I'm gonna tell you
I'm
like
just saying.
this.
You know what though? Let me say this. Going forward, I couldn't respect it. Whoever wanted previously, whatever, cool.
But this is what I say in regard to anything involving Main Man. Nothing I hear would surprise me at this point. I can't get shocked no more when it come to dude. I'm sorry, I
He's
just
grasping
can't.
at straws right now, man. He's just trying anything. Like,
Yeah,
just
no
trying
doubt.
anything.
No doubt. I can't. There's no way. Man. I'd be doing myself a fucking disservice sitting around stressing over some shit involving him. I can't do it. I just
That's
can't.
real trap, man. That's definitely a real trap. So, all right. So I guess we in agreement or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We in agreement. I think everything we just brought up, everything we just talked about, it is a distraction from the whole COVID situation. But what we got to figure out as a society, the hell with community, we got to figure out as a society, whatever, is this shit like? What's the ramifications? What is this? What is this virus? You know what I'm saying? How do we face it? How do we beat it? Or how do we avoid it? There's never been any scientific evidence on any of this.
Well, see, the thing about it, right? One of the most potent and effective ways to beat the virus has been shown. But the thing is, people don't want to keep their motherfucking ass home. Everybody want to run the streets and tell your ass feel that motherfucking COVID heat.
That's real shit, bro. That's definitely real shit, man. That's definitely real shit. But you know, like you said, like, you know, as people, I think we need to, and you know what? I can say I've been one of them people, whatever the word is, though. I took a little vacation. You know that, whatever, like, you know, but it was in a house. I wasn't amongst other people. It was the people who I, you know what I'm saying, who I know, who know anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everything was good. You know, we stayed in that fucking house, whatever, and same thing, like they was here, whatever. Only thing we had addition, there was a grill there. We had a pool. That was it. And we made them pool people come there and clean it every freaking day. So that's one thing I can say. You know what I mean? But, you know, I feel what you're saying, whatever. Sometimes, you know, you see, I heard about parties down West Philly, and I'm like, the fuck? Like, why would you? 100 people? Do you know all 100 of these people? You probably don't. Because such and such called such and such cousin came through with such and such, whatever. You know what, though? I'll put it to you this way. This is turned into whatever. I had a chart. I wish I could find it. Actually, my childhood doctor retired, whatever. He moved to Florida. Kudos to him. Dr. Leonard Hartman. He showed me a chart when I was about 15 years old. He said, yo, you use the condoms? No. He was like, let me show you a chart. Well, put up a chart. And he had it already set up. He said, that person fucked that person who fucked that person who fucked that person who fucked that person that fucked that person, that person. And it went down the line, who fucked you. I said, oh, shit. He said, so how can you be sure who has what? I said, you're right. He said, yo, man, gave me a box. Do your thing, man. Go ahead. You want to do that, whatever? Cool. I'm sorry. Not for 13. My bad. I said 15. 13. So I wasn't even in high school yet. And from that day, whatever, I was like, you know what? Oh, he right. He right. I don't know what you did before you did, and then you doing something with somebody else. And that's where I'm kind of looking at this COVID thing, whatever. If I touch you and you touch somebody else, who's to say that your cousin's friend who's related to somebody down south who came up and touched somebody from West Philly, who touched somebody in Jersey, whatever. Now I got the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a whole twisted triangle, whatever. You never be able to track it.
And that was one of the main reasons why when this shit first kicked off, they started they just told motherfuckers to keep your ass in state, whatever state you was in, keep it there. They wasn't allowing that cross state traveling going on. Yep. But see, again, man, people are their own worst enemy where shit like this is concerned. Because motherfuckers, regardless of what happens to them, around them, they just don't fucking learn. And it's crazy, man. And it's pissing me off because it makes shit bad for people like me who will fucking listen, who do try to stay out the way. But then you got assholes that don't, and then they bring the shit back your way. Like, what the fuck? Yo, I'm trying to stay out of this shit.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? What part don't you understand?
Real shit, bro.
Shit out of pocket,
real
man.
Shit, man. That's real shit. You know what, though? And that's so that's the reason why, you know what I'm saying? I think, like, you got to be more, so I'll put it to you this way. You got to care about somebody more than you care about yourself. If you care about somebody more than you care about yourself, whatever, all right, well, I've been contacting these many different people, whatever. I'm not going to come around you.
Right.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? I care about myself more than I care about you more than I care about myself, whatever. And so I know everything is safe base, whatever. And we never know with this shit, whatever, because now I'm false positive. What the fuck does that even mean? You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta take yourself out of the situation and say, you know what? I'm not going to even risk that, whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to care about the person who you claim that you love, who you fuck with, whatever, your friend, family member, whatever. Just be more mindful of them.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave that situation at that, bro, because I know a lot of people, whatever. I had somebody roll up on me the other day. I'm like, yo, I haven't seen you in like 3 months, and you look a little crazy. Like, oh, I'm saying you got something to eat? What? Yo, bro, you gotta get the fuck off my steps, dog. Like, come on, man. I love you to death, whatever, but like, yo, you should have called me, whatever, like, and let me know what the fuck your move was. But I done told you Niz from the rip. Right. I got more people to care about my household, whatever, than just me.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right, moving. Man. That was really heavy, man. That was a heavy joint ski right there, man. And I hope everybody gets the gist of this, whatever. I think that we both on the same page. Y'all don't care about it, or y'all forgot about it. It's still here. I don't think it's going anywhere.
That shit around, bro. And we're being at the cusp of fall going into winter. This shit it's going to ramp right the fuck back up. It's going to ramp right the fuck back up.
So, you know, listen, everybody still have your mind on this, man. No matter what's going on, whatever, it's still this crazy shit that nobody can put a stamp on it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can say, oh, I got the cure. You know what I'm saying? There's no penicillin for this shit. And the cure they have, apparently, they had to pull back. I heard this too. They had to pull it back, whatever, because it was causing like long-term effects. So, moving on from that, whatever.
Slow with that shit. Gotta walk slow.
Yeah, moving on from that one, man. Let me ask you this though, bro. What makes a person who you treat like family up and just turn on you? Like, what? How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel like that's a bitch ass nigga, but at the same time, though,
female.
Well, you know, like Cannabis said, call them all bitch ass niggas and bitch ass bitches. I mean, hey man, listen, real talk, and that's something that just happens far too often. That's something that's been going on forever, and the sad fact is there's no end in sight to that either.
Yeah,
you could treat a person with all kinds of love and like treat them like y'all share the same bloodline, man. And then one day, just out the clear blue, this motherfucker and got on some different shit. And you like, well, the fuck did I miss? But I got a theory about it though. Okay. And this is the thing about this that's kind of like, wow, scary in its own right. When a person does something like that, they never liked you to begin with.
Oh no, that's real. That's real shit.
They never liked you.
For sure.
It was something about their presence around you that they benefited from. That's why it maintained itself for the length of time that it did maintain itself. That's why they kept up the facade for the length of time they kept the facade up. But when they saw an opportunity to move on and do something else and finally get from under you, they could.
I'm never sleeping, cause sleeping is the cause of your death. Live by the code till I take my last breath. I'm never sleeping. I hustle while you rest. We from the cooking still ain't nothing left.